Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixelminders here, and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace during when we left off. We have now finished all of this stuff
The time
from
hopping.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
And right now, in present day, where we'll go to Drew's studio and meet up with an old friend. It's not an old friend at all, actually. It's literally someone we know recently. Well, what do we have here? Remember me? Of course I remember you, journalist meets ex-Tony bar, end quote. Can I ask you what you're doing here?
Oh, I get it. This is what Phoenix was doing when he was gone.
Is it why he was gone?
This was Phoenix's secret mission, end quote.
I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure out if he was doing any of this before or after the fact.
I think this is what he was doing out and about.
It could be because the present day was us talking to
This, yeah. When
Dak.
When Trucy and Apollo were out doing their thing and Phoenix was MIA, this is what he was doing.
I don't know if that can be the case because didn't this happen recently?
Kind of, but like he's been talking about a secret mission, his own secret mission. Those are the words he used.
Yeah, but this, according to the crime scene, this says after the death happened. So this can't be before the murder. This conversation can't be.
No, but he's been doing. Oh, well, yeah.
Because
you're
this is
right.
the murder scene afterwards.
Maybe this is secret mission's just really long.
Anyways,
he did travel in time after all, seemingly.
And now Phoenix is saying now that his daughter, talking about his daughter's been poisoned. Mr. Mission was poisoned and his daughter's. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know how I know. Yes, it's caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Jonas wishes he'd tracked down case just a little quicker. End quote. Were you on the trail of this case the whole time? Zach Gramarye was a good friend. Zach said something to that effect back at the Borscht Bowl Club. What a character, what a man. Extremely rough around the edges.
Because he'd punch you all the
Do you
time.
think I could ask you a few questions? Oh, you serious? I mean, I'm not usually the interviewer. I'm the interviewer that I usually interview, not the interviewee.
What, you right there?
Just ask questions, not other way around. End quote. Okay. Fine, shoot, I don't care. Y'all have been asking me all sorts of things lately.
Actually shoot.
It's like, I mean, if you want me to, just... Oh, fuck. Alright. Family of forgers. It was tragic what happened to Drew Misham and his daughter. Forgery is a serious crime and they paid the price. You know who really did them in though, don't you? Yes, a forged diary page. The night I interviewed him, I found out something about Mr. Misham I hadn't known. What's that? You know, I always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years, walls have ears, potatoes have eyes, end quote. Being watched.
I get it.
You mean he felt guilty? No, I'm not talking feelings here. You know, I felt watched too. The whole time I've been on this case, no less. Journalist gets tinglings in your back and neck, freaks out, end quote. Because you felt guilty? Why would I feel guilty? You felt like you were being watched, huh? I wonder what that all means. Literally, people are going crazy about trying to figure things out about you. Drew Mission felt like he was being watched. And you along with him. You sure it wasn't just nerves? Nerves? No, it's nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Journalist sure is being watched. End quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramarye got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? He completely vanishes from that courtroom. Then for 7 years he talks to no one, not a soul. Then just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made. And then he dies. Starting to put the pieces together, are we? And you were being watched this whole time? Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too. Me?
Phoenix will say what?
It's almost as if Gavin is watching the people that are catching on to the case and trying to kill them before the truth comes out. And then, if you think about it, if Phoenix is catching on too, you can snub him out by making him guilty.
I'm still trying to figure out the sketches of the cases that Apollo's been in.
Well, I assume the sketches are from, I can't remember his name already because he's dead.
Drew Misham?
Drew Misham, because remember when he was following Phoenix, he was like, I'm never gonna forget you.
Oh, yeah.
And so I wonder if he's been keeping an eye on us because we've been the true justice that's been coming along in this courtroom that's been lacking for 7 years after Phoenix disappeared.
True.
And so he sees us going to court and exposing all these
noticed how
lies.
Phoenix was helping us be a lawyer too.
True. So he was probably keeping track of all that. And then, you know, all this goes down and leads to everyone dying. Zach Gramarye. I met Zach through that case, actually. You mean the shooting at Confronting Gramarye? No, before that. It's not widely known. You mean the accident? During the quick draw shooting practice? My, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, women, a little puppy, all for me.
A little puppy.
I was younger then in my days and nights smelled of fresher mint than they do now. Now, Gramarye didn't mention one particularly nosy reporter.
That smelled like mint. Yeah.
In fact, that was
7 years
close.
ago.
Yeah.
How would we remember that 7 years from now?
I don't
That
know.
one tiny little thing.
I mean, when it is the case that destroyed your career, you kind of hang on to that shit for a while.
True.
In fact, I was on a close speaking terms with Confronting Gramarye at the time. I knew his daughter too, of course. Thalassa, was it? Really? Then Thalassa disappeared quite suddenly at that. And Confronting wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah, that evil habit got the better of me. Journalists catch a scent of a scoop goes on feeding frenzy. End quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Thalassa's husband, see. Zach Gramarye. Something strange was in the air over that troupe Gramarye in those days. Those screwy mentor controlling disciples scene started by then, I'm guessing. Thalassa should have spotted it all. Right? Come on, you can tell me off the record. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he punched me once or twice, or 5 times. But over time, he came to see me as his confidant. Yeah, who's counting? Not this guy, not after 5 times. He's been waiting this whole time. 7 years, waiting? For his big comeback, of course. A big revival of the Magnifique Miracle. Of course, it was all a dream. Because of this. The performance rights. In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. They say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zach and Valant. So Valant waited until Zach died, legally at least. That time finally comes and Valant's like a kid on Christmas morning. He's getting ready for a show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know. Or that was me, whoops.
Whoops.
If that document sees the legal light of day, it's going to put a bit of a damp on the big show. He's a sorry one, that Valant Gramarye. Lost out of his partner at work, and in love, too. Love? It's the same old story, really. 2 disciples and their mentor's only daughter. What has 3 sides and all of them pointing? A love triangle. Huh, that's a pretty classic. When you're performing troupe, that's your world. It's like family. Both an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing. In the middle of it all, Thalassa has Trucy. And then she dies. Need to find out more about this Thalassa. It's like, hey, you know anything about her? You know anything about this? Mr. Brushel, do you know this person? Do I know that person? Of course.
Yeah, he straight up.
I was friends with Zach after all. He hit me a few times. 5 times, actually. Who's counting?
There he goes again.
But still, I'd never forget his wife. Thalassa Gramarye.
Jesus.
Confronting Gramarye's only daughter. Do you think you can tell me more about her? Well, why the heck not?
She had a really good singing voice.
So, Thalassa married Zach and
I'm
had
still
Trucy.
running with that, whether it's outrageous or not.
It was a second marriage, actually. You mean she was divorced? I heard in this one before.
Huh.
Not quite late. Her late husband was a performer too. He died in an accident on stage. Tragic, really. They had only been married 1 year.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know. Ah, but she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo of her around, you know.
Bracelets.
I've known Trucy since she was a little thing too. She got the better deal, really. She's got you for family, after all.
What if Apollo was his son from the previous marriage?
That's exactly what it has to be.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Just reminiscing, you know.
Trucy's his half sister.
Thalassa has another child besides Trucy. End quote. What? But Trucy said she was an only child.
For all she knows.
Yes. This was she had with the previous husband. Her previous husband? Her first husband who died on stage? Yep, they had themselves a kid. Another orphan now. That's another one who
This means
slipped through
Apollo
the
is our
cracks.
son now, too.
No idea where they are now. Thalassa had another child. Do you think I could borrow that photo? Sure, I can be generous on occasion, you know. Thanks, I gotta take this photo to a few months in the past.
Yeah.
I won't need this locket anymore. Better return to Trucy before I forget. You return to Trucy in the past.
Yeah.
People and events all get tangled together and get bigger and bigger. Biggerer. Don't you think? I was so busy wondering about biggerer to listen to what you were saying.
It's like, is that a word? No.
Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think. Maybe so, but still, I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I have to those who come next. Next, you say? I'm not going to close the curtain on this little play. Apparently that's not my role anymore. I see.
Yeah, he's
Magnethy. And, I was just wondering what Magnethy would think of all this. What do you mean? Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power. You mean how I can't lie to Trucy? It was the same with Magnethy. And with his daughter, Thalassa. It's a strange thing. You think it's some Gramarye gene?
Remember Lamore said that she can tell when someone's lying or not?
Yeah?
Yo.
I'm telling you.
You remember that, right?
Yeah. Magnethy told me once back when Zach met Thalassa.
Because like Prosecutor Gam, he's like, you know, he's like, I can't lie. Like he'll tell me like, I don't know.
I remember something like that. Have G-Fuel break for me quick.
Like
There we go.
I don't know.
No, you don't have to think. You can't remember exact quotes. This game has millions of quotes inside it. Good luck remembering exact one, but I know what you mean. He said Zach had good eyes, but not good like Gramarye's eyes. Not that good. I wonder if Zach ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Gramarye secret was? Maybe nobody, now that Zach's gone. Zach Gramarye.
Eyes, though. But she's blind.
Because someone took away her eyes. The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a warp in the Gramarye fabric of space and time that I'm breaking through right now, and grew, swallowing everything. Wrapping itself around the Gramarye's power.
Yeah. Just needed a saxophone.
Yeah. A power which passed from Magnethy Gramarye to Thalassa to the next generation. But once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together.
Oh my god.
Alright. Now I think I can technically do either the Borscht Bowl Club or the Sunshine Coliseum. Because now I have the... Wait, there were more after that, weren't there? Of the ring.
Yeah.
Which is... You know, I'll go ahead just in case. I'll go ahead and go to Sunshine Coliseum.
Because we don't want to be stuck where we were before and not have enough evidence. And
No, because I didn't
waste time.
I didn't make that in-depth of a walkthrough because I figured by this point we'd know what was going on, and I literally said things start falling into place. GG's all around everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, well, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valant. 7 years has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I've missed this cheerful music.
Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I have nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions, present and past.
Yeah, right.
But then I realized I need to hear it from you. All right.
Yeah, the whole time paradox thing, it's still got me kind of confused, especially the whole perfume. I almost called it perfume bottle, nail polish bottle. Like, what was that?
They're like, I'd love to see how the interaction goes when we talk to Zach and we use a fucking photo from the future.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how that goes down. This is all just complete time paradox.
Look, I know. Hold on.
What's up?
Go back to that. Go back to where it's blank. Where you see silhouette Phoenix. I know that's his elbow, but it looks like boobs.
Oh Jesus!
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
Wait. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember to edit this. Don't let me forget this.
What?
Okay. I've got to do some complex editing so that I can throw the little thing on the big screen. So the small screen is now the big screen for a second.
Oh yeah.
So I want you to look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. And that portrait right there of Phoenix.
Yeah.
That looks like, I can't remember his exact face, but I think from Boku no Hero Academia, was it Genist that has the giant
best Genist?
Best Genist that has the giant collar that goes up above his face? That looks like his silhouette. If I can edit that in quick, it's been a little while since I've seen it. But that looks like it could be the silhouette of Best Genist almost. Because doesn't he have his hair go back too?
Yeah, like slicked way back though.
It's like I said, it's been a while. Maybe that bit's worth nothing. Anyways, fix it back normal me. There we go. Thanks for that edit me. I'm gonna forget all this by the time I do this edit because I'm gonna be working for a few days straight.
I'll make sure you don't forget.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, Magnifique Gramarye, let's talk. I have walked a difficult road these past 7 years because you couldn't perform Magnifique's repertoire. You wanna be deceived? Valant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. Not was my partner who slowed me on my way. Zach Gramarye. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zach Gramarye murdered our mentor and fled the escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you?
I just realized we haven't seen any of the new season, have we? Or we saw did we?
We saw the first couple episodes, but we're still way behind on it.
So guys, don't spoil anything
Please
for
don't.
us,
Yeah,
in
please
the comments,
don't. We're trying to catch up soon. We've had too many things going on.
Boku no Hero Academia. Okay, yeah.
Anyways.
Just thought I should throw that in there. Just in case we don't go to check the comments one day and be like, oh.
What did you think about this part where All Might died? Oh, God. Whoops.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened or not. Don't say so in the comments, please. That's just one of those what ifs. But what if? Okay, anyways, I married a servitor only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. For when he vanished, the suspicion upon my own person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those slaving magpies at the press said.
Magpies.
I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They covered the greatest magic shown in history as if it were a vowed villain destruction. And here I must stand smiling at them all. What am I if not a player in some fiendish farce?
Jesus.
Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnifique's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. Oh boy.
Okay.
2 magical locks. I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. Sounds an awful like something I heard 7 years ago. Alright, just in case, because I didn't walk through this part for me because I was trying to avoid any spoilers possible, so I did like just a vague stepladder of things to get to where I needed to be.
Yeah.
I thought I had by this point, so let's make sure we have all the pieces of the puzzle.
Hopefully.
Now, Magnifique's death. Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now.
Yeah.
I have to know what happened. For 7 long years I have endured. Now finally the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our troupe within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valant, but right now I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Valant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have, this little piece of business right here.
Yep.
And what might that be? I see it bears the Gramarye seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner.
I know, why didn't he?
But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast.
True.
What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifique's miracles. But what? Zach Gramarye? He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trucy and Nigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous! Zach is gone! Vanished into the void. This is a genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this.
Yep. There goes all the things. Oh, it wasn't as many things as usual.
And yeah, Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead?
Jesus.
You're not the only one with that problem.
For real.
But he shot Magnify. Yes, it was Zach. It was. And then he left. And my career as a magician fell into darkness.
Calm
Do you
down.
think there might be some way out of it? See if you could prove Zach Gramarye shot Magnify. Was that why you testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valant. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnify Gramarye?
What? Isn't that what we're trying to find out? The amazing Mr. Hat, obviously.
Amazing Mr. fucking Hat. It's weird just presenting this as a person kind of deal here.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm not ready yet, so I'm going to back out quick while I can, and I'm going to go ahead and move back to the Borscht Bowl Club. Just in case I get something else.
It sounds like a news report.
It does.
Like breaking news.
It sounds poppin'. Okay. So, Borscht Bowl Club, and from here, we're going to talk, and we're going to present the Megatama, and we'll use what we have now to see if we can get something more from him, because there's only 3 locks here on him. Gramarye Secret. Yeah, I can skip all this. Cool. All right. I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. Is that the stamp? Leave her a team once. Okay, now I can't. Now I can't skip anymore. Damn it. These are parts that I left after not saving. So at your peak, you're the biggest stars around, and now you're just gambling in a club, in the Borscht Bowl Club, and we're doing all things. Mentor, damn you. Rise, power to see the dead. Now I can skip. All right, there's someone else with the power. Apollo Justice.
Yep.
This boy.
Yeah.
His things.
A ring.
link.
Missing link.
Okay. Let's see how this goes down. A picture that I literally got in the future. Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thalassa was her second. How did you know this? Her first husband. He died a year after they were first wed, yes?
First wed? You mean wed?
I thought I said wed.
A year after they were wed.
I thought I said... I'm
Why would it say
I don't know.
first wed? They didn't get married twice. Yes, she married his ghost.
I don't know. All right. He was a performer. They met when he joined us Gramarys as a guest in our show. After Thalassa wed him, she left the troupe for a while. And you say she had a child then? I have a photograph over here. Oh my god. I thought they were better than this. How are we breaking these time barriers? I couldn't help but notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out.
Oh.
They're a Gramarye family heirloom. This boy wears a bracelet just like the one in the picture. What? So, that's why. Why what, Mr. Zach? I took this photograph of Thalassa before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. I bet I know where the other one went. She gave it to this boy. Her son.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, that shared them both.
Hey.
Okay, unlock successful. Now we might get something else to go on. Valant. The Gramarye Secret.
It's literally Apollo.
Apollo is the secret of the Gramarye family. No one can know about this boy. This strange power, I myself do not know from where it comes. Yet the fact is that it is passed down the Gramarye line. It runs in their veins. What is it? I asked her, Thalassa, once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others. Tension? If she were to face a person and they became tense even slightly, then she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her. So she could see it. Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting this tension without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects. Objects? Wait, are they something she wore? Yes, her bracelets. I meant the first time I saw one of those, I felt there was more than just fashion. What kind of power could a bracelet have? I've made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Oh, there's a lot to talk about now.
Jesus.
Okay. Sure, seeing Apollo. Well, I heard need you to tell me at this point, but those two are brother and sister, yes.
Wow.
So that means don't ship them, internet. That's incest, you sick fucks.
Half siblings or not, they're still half siblings.
Half siblings is half blood still.
That's what I'm saying. They're
Yeah.
still half siblings.
Yeah, it's like people like step things. I guess okay, there's no blood
Because there's
involved.
no blood. There's no DNA.
But there's blood in this one. Don't you
Yeah.
dare touch it, internet. And the brother too has this power of theirs. So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Mr. Rat, tonight after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding.
No, you'll die.
I would not see her alive. I would not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I'm in your debt once again. No kidding.
Is he gonna drop this
What I
bomb
wanna know-
on Apollo?
What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got to tell him as Phoenix and we got to see Apollo's reaction?
Yeah. Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth.
Vibranium.
So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. That's how they can shrink to the exact size of their wearer's wrists.
Huh.
And this has something to do with the power? What have I told you? The Gramarye power reacts to tension in others. When a Gramarye senses tension, they too become tense. And this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. So minute, they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So the person they're watching gets tense.
They can feel it.
The bracelet
yeah.
feels tighter on their wrist. Precisely.
Huh.
But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight. Guess that sounds simple enough.
See, why would they be talking about eyesight now?
And I noticed that the final thing is eyesight. And then
Yeah.
again, when we're on the stand and we use the bracelet, we use our eyes to combine it with what we're feeling.
Uh-huh.
So, why not fucking yeet out someone's eyes with some, like, fucking acid or some shit? I don't know. Eyesight. Anyways. Have you
What
ever
is
heard
this
of,
fucking Joker?
have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like if it was stopped, if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all lies in the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face, and the meaning of that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So basically what you're saying is, the Gramaryes can see really well, but them seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. Things are starting to come into focus for me too. Of course, it is difficult to maintain such levels of focus on any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something? Precisely. But wait, Tracy doesn't have any bracelets. You are talking about poker, yes? Tell when to focus is so unaware she probably does it without thinking.
What was that noise?
I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. That's all I know of things Gramarye. Thank you, Mr. Zack. If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will be using it before long, thereby awakening his power. I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall I play a game? Nah. I've said so much, let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night. That night that my mentor, Magpie Gramarye, passed from this world to the next. Huh? There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magpie's test. A test? In his last year, Magpie Gramarye worked us to the bone.
I just realized.
Huh?
Like, from the start of, like, the whole Apollo thing,
Yes.
Phoenix has known who Apollo is, but he didn't say anything.
Yeah?
The whole time. Throughout all those chapters.
Hey, what can I say? So, no, to the pain. But that night I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead.
This would be interesting to play over knowing all this now. And,
Yeah.
like, reading Phoenix's dialogue to Apollo and being like, ah, you know?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm thinking out loud here.
you're good. This, it seems, was the correct answer.
He looks so intense.
Oh my god, McAfee's talking now?
Whoa.
Take this! I give my heart to you, Zach. What? It is thanks for playing along with my show. You shall will tonight, Zach. Oh, not a mind of dying by your hand. How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anyone,
anything.
what would you have done then?
What was it? I don't
And of course, I would have given Valant his chance. And if I'd shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If you or Valant were to shoot me in the head, then I, to the darkness, would go and my art with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Ah. Yet this ending too gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zach.
He kind of sounds like
Ed.
Eldun.
I know, and I am sorry. I have done much that was wrong in my day. Seems to me that McAfee wanted you to be a successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valant's. Perhaps, but it is not something we will ever know now for sure now.
What?
I wonder, what is Valant up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him. Ah. And now here I am, and his dream is ended. It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know. What? You don't mean to tell me they've put the blame for our mentor's death on him? A trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There are even rumors that Valant had helped you pull it off. But that's madness. Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Huh? Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead.
Here we go again.
That night, Zach Gramarye was killed. He died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But left one thing behind before he parted. This.
To whom it may concern.
His confession.
7 years passed. I, Zach Gramarye, murdered my mentor, McAfee Gramarye. I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure
From court, and hereby confessed my crime.
Wow.
Well then. Huh. His confession, to use as I saw fit. Of course, he'd killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valant Gramarye. And now we know how to destroy the Valant part.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, then we head to the Sunshine Coliseum. And this is all going to go down.
Checky-doo.
It's a checky-doo.
Oh my god.
Next time, we're heading to the Sunshine Coliseum to blow Valant's fucking mind.
Even more.
Oh boy.